Hope you're all having an awesome day. If not, I hope it gets a little more awesome soon. My apologies for the very bare bones interface. I just switched over to regular OBS over Streamlabs because I got tired of having those bugs. Streamlabs was very buggy, and it was causing me to drop frames at times on settings that were below what I can use on this and have it run perfectly. So I'm going to let the little video that plays when you leave it idle play once, and then I will start this game up. I love Oblivion. It's such a chill game. It really is. The environments I've always found really beautiful and just relaxing. So I should load up the idle screen here in a second. The attract screen, I think is what they call it in the arcades. Yeah, the attract screen. Hey Chad, hope you're having an awesome day, and if you're not, hope it gets a little more awesome soon. So on this version of OBS, I have no idea where to find the chat. So I'm having to use my phone for now, which is fine. I'm sure I will locate it on here eventually. Or perhaps they don't connect chat to this version of OBS quite so seamlessly. In which case, I'll just bring it up on a browser real quick. Do that while I'm waiting for this intro video to load. I don't know why it's not loading. There should be a little intro video right here. It's gonna play at any moment. Patrick Stewart. The whole deal. Yeah, Captain Picard's in the intro video. It never loads. Bring up my chat here manually. Sorry for hearing me pound on my keys over here. I'm sure that's not the greatest sound. Since I'm used to Streamlabs where the chat's integrated into it. See, pop out. There we go. Much better than using my phone. That would suck. Don't want to have to go back to doing that. That's what I had to do back in the day. My laptop, when I used to use a laptop, was so bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, I guess it's not going to load up the little beginning video here. It's weird. This game is taunting me. Typically there would be a little beginning video here, but it's deciding not to load it up. So, we'll just go to new game. It's like I was just gonna wait for that little video to play, if it was gonna play. Decided not to play.
I was born 87 years ago.
This one, though, is cool.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
I missed you too, Chad. Sorry for being quiet during that. I just love that opening. I just really love the power of that score as it breaks in. This has always been my favorite Elder Scrolls game, and my favorite Bethesda game in general. Though I love Fallout too. Don't get me wrong. I just prefer the bright, vivid, colorful environments over... Okay, how do I stop this character from being a dude? Anyway, enter character name. I prefer the bright, vivid environments over the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just put my first name in here. Alright, there we go. Let's fix that. Sorry, it's been a while since I've loaded this app. I used to always play as an Argonian. Like, every time I'd replay through this, I would always be Argonian just because I liked the water breathing. I would like to try a different one. Resistance to cold. Because I'm always playing an Argonian, so... Oh. There we go. Heart skipped a beat there for a second, too. That's why I said, oh. Not because I jumped off of there. That was actually... I don't know why it did that. I guess because it's late. It's late. It happens. I don't think it's going to be able to allow me to do my exact blonde with pink highlights, but... just go with bright blonde. Let's take that age down a little bit, shall we? Oh. Okay. Not that old. I'm 31 though. Getting there. This complexion just makes the face bigger. Look at this. Oh my god. Just makes it look more like, I don't know. Adds depth. Yeah, if I sit here, I could do this all day, so I just need to just try and rush this. I don't want to take too long on these screens, because I'm the kind of person who does this on, like, The Sims and stuff, and gets too preoccupied with it, and it's a first-person view game where I'm not really going to be looking at my character's face for, like, most of the time, so it really doesn't matter. I'm very pale, because I never leave the house, very rarely. Yeah, I'm more of a hot pink. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. I'm in a hurry. Can't convert myself into Nord entirely. Yes, I'm a Nord. Avoid the Nord.
Ooh, aren't you a fair lass? Your skin is so pale, so pure, and your body is so strong. Let me guess, a Nord, right? I bet you think you're pretty tough, huh? I bet you can swing a sword and everything. Well, it doesn't matter. Not in here. It does no good to fight. But don't worry. The guards always treat the pretty ones nice. Right till the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Nord. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, my son.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now. No sign of... Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I saw you in Star Trek.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Do you have Earl Grey tea, though? It's totally Jean-Luc Picard, for those who don't know. It's Patrick Stewart who voices this character. Who are you? I'm Jean-Luc Picard.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I know, I love the fact that it's Jean-Luc Picard.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
You can go your own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
You didn't play it? Oh,
Better
you
not
totally
close this
should.
one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like
Don't
this is your
cry.
lucky day.
It's
I'm
extremely
watching the
accessible. And difficulty-wise as well. Like, if you go to options right here, you could actually use a difficulty slider bar. This is the default right here. Well, actually, it's a little higher than default, just a little. But if you have it all the way down, yeah, you can essentially kill stuff in a couple slashes. But you gain levels better if you have a higher difficulty. And I generally prefer to have it a little challenging at least. But of course, if you just wanted to go through and enjoy the story because you've never done it before, and you just wanted to chill play through, you could just slide that all the way down and be like a super monster that kills things with one hit with your fists. I mean, that's a thing.
Quiet. Stay out of the way.
They actually do give you that
This
much
doesn't
control.
concern you, prisoner.
There's trouble ahead.
Club,
I think I remember there being a way to
club left. Protect the Emperor.
emit a light, unless I'm thinking of, I think I'm thinking of Fallout. But I do think there is a spell that allows you to cast light, which I might be thinking of either class or
Are
something.
you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Leno.
Stripped him of his clothes. You don't play RPGs much? That's
How long have they been
understandable.
waiting
A
for
lot
us
of them can be a
here?
lot of grinding.
No, it's too
But
late.
this one is not grindy at all.
Don't worry.
Like, it really doesn't matter what level you complete it at or what level you
They
get to here
won't
or
be the
there.
first
Be
to
careful.
underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Because you can compensate by having a lot of food on hand or this or that or the other. It's a lot like Fallout in that sense, where the level doesn't matter as much as just adapting to the situation that you're in. Alright. Where's Captain Renault's body? Like I said, I remember playing this back in 2006, and I have played it a few times since then, but I always get a little confused at the beginning part. It's the only part of the game that doesn't give you clear waypoints on where to go. Which, speaking of which, is one of the differences between this and Morrowind. Here he is. Morrowind did not give you any indication of where to go whatsoever. I need to fix that. I do remember that I always mapped the journal to back and wait to be. I know that that might seem weird to some of y'all, but that's like how, if you've played Fallout, that's how like the modern Fallout games is. I'm sorry, my grammar, and I said y'all. I sound so southern right now. I mean, I do live in the South. I'm sorry. I don't have any Far Cry games. Of course, I love Far Cry. I'm a girl that's been to shooting ranges and stuff. Of course, I play a game with all the guns and stuff like that. Especially Blood Dragon was my favorite because it had the gun from RoboCop, and you know me. I love RoboCop. Okay, anyways, I don't think there was anything else I think I did used to also change jump to A. Didn't I do that? Or did I leave that as... No, I left that as activate. I changed... Yeah, I left jump as Y. Trying to remember if there was anything else I used to do. I'd say that's pretty good. Because I used to always have a very specific control setup, so when I play it without that, it feels weird. I used to always try to make it feel more like the controls of more modern Bethesda games. That I am. Alright, now that I've got all this, I can go through that door. Or not. I'm gonna go through this door over here. So if you're noticing a quality improvement, it's because I can actually use better settings on standard OBS and Streamlabs OBS, which is weird, because Streamlabs markets itself as being so much better, but not on my computer. Or maybe on some computers it does provide an improvement. Seems like the brightness is a little low on my stream, at least on my preview of my output, like compared to what I'm seeing on my screen, so I'm trying to buff it up just a little bit. Because things look a little darker on my stream. They always do with streams. There we go. That looks a little better. It's not quite so dark for my stream there. Far Cry 4, it's a good game. They're all awesome. I played them all the way back to Blood Dragon, like not Blood Dragon, Instinct's Predator. And Far Cry 2. Like, those were two of the earliest ones that I played, like the earliest console ports, I guess you could say. Earliest ones I had on the 360 back in the day. And this would, of course, be the Xbox version of Oblivion being played on the Xbox One. I don't know if there's a huge difference in load times or not. It is installed, of course, you know, on a 7200 RPM hard drive. I would use a solid state, but they die very quickly, solid state hard drives, and very expensive. You can only fit like a few games on them unless you get like a super expensive one. In general, the load times seem pretty sweet. But they could have always been that way, for all I know. I can't remember. Yeah, sneak up on the goblin. How about I just run up to him and just cut him to pieces? And like I said, that's, you know, I could try turning it up just a little bit more. Because, to show you what the default... Oh, that's the default? Okay. I thought the default was much lower. Okay. So that wasn't... I take that back. I apologize for saying that was the default earlier. That was wrong. Apparently, I had it on a much easier than default. Well, I guess we can leave it on default. I've never actually gone through this on default. I always just made it a little easier. But a little extra challenge. Nothing wrong with that. Might have to lower the brightness just a little because it's going to start looking washed out if I do too high. But my stream just looks so dark in some of these caverns. I want to make sure you can actually see what I'm going through here. It's kind of the point of the stream, right? Is to see what's going on, so... Oh, wow. Lots of little traps. Little booby traps. Forgot all about those. Okay, now this is the base difficulty then. Which again is not bad, as you can see. I'm just hacking right through them with the weapon I got off of that dead guy earlier. Oops. There we go. Primal? Yeah, Primal was good too. It's very different. Alright, gotta restore my fatigue. Alright, where's my health? There we go. Sounds that thing makes, my gosh. Goblin Slayer, it's very cute. Look at these skulls. Isn't there a grab button on this one? Yeah, there is. There we go. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him. Yes, I went to all that trouble for a Hamlet reference. I'm sorry for that, too. I wonder, is this the way that I came, or is this where I need to go? Let's take a look at my map here. I think this is where I need to go, if... That's where I came from. Yeah, okay, it just the doors look similar. So I just wanted to check. It's an anime? Cool.
Find a defensible spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us. They
Whoa.
cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
I remember using the steed one time just because I loved being able to run faster. I also remember using the Lord a few times because the regenerating health thing.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Are you coming on to me?
With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Is Bakar gonna bring out his little flute now?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job. We'll be all right.
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tamriel.
That's a very shiny gem you have. And that is why I like that power.
Not much fun.
Yeah, I know, not much blocking in my swordplay. I need to get the hang of that again. If you block and time it, it's even more fun.
The Emperor's in danger!
Block and time the parry.
You thought we'd go down
Prisoners,
easy?
help the Emperor!
Yeah, they're dead. Ooh. You guys got any more dialogue?
with us.
No. Just the same stuff.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
Emperor! For the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Strange.
For the Emperor!
Chosen.
blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are
But now
dead.
you've got a lot of free time.
The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Oh, I just robbed him of it.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
He said he thought it was pretty.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
I used to always set a custom class. But I might just go with the preset one here. I don't know. I'll do another custom. I want to focus on... Let's see what governs magic here. Destruction, alteration, and restoration. Gonna need that. Or something I like speed too. I guess I'll use that though. Alright, 7 major skills. Speechcraft can be useful later on. Especially if you don't have any money to bribe people. I'll take that one. I'll take plain. Black. Suppose I'll train in heavy armor. And I suppose I could also add in blunt too. That way, in case I get a blunt weapon instead of a blade, I can still be useful. Now it's gonna ask me to name this class. Of course. Of course.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos...
That's gotta be a boring job.
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Like, just guarding his body. Like, his body's not going anywhere. His body is just staying there. Like, buddy, he's only gonna get more and more rotten. Yeah, I love the custom classes in this game. I've heard a rumor that the defenders of Battlehorn Castle are besieged by marauders and are appealing for aid. Apparently their commander has been killed, and they're offering the castle itself to anyone who will help lift the siege, just as a DLC mission. I don't need to do that one right now, but I just wanted to read it for y'all. According to a mysterious message that's been delivered to me, I've inherited an underground lair called Deepscorn Hollow from a long-lost relative. It's situated at the southernmost point as Cyrodiil, located south of Leowen. I've marked its location on my map. At the next opportunity, I should make my way out there and inspect my new acquisition. According to a deed that's been delivered to me, I have inherited a property called Frostcag Spire from a long-lost relative. I've marked its location on my map, but the next opportunity I should make my way out there and inspect my new acquisition. Again, these are all DLCs. I've heard talk of a lost alien city called Varsa Balim, where Mehrunes Razor is hidden. If I search the ruins of Sundercliff Watch in the eastern Niben, I may be able to find the lost city and recover this powerful Daedric artifact. Lots of DLC missions. Like I said, I bought all the DLCs for this back in the day, and then I got the Game of the Year edition anyways, even after I had the DLCs, just so that I could always have them on desk, just as a collector thing, you know? Just because I love Oblivion that much. And I'm mostly a digital collector, so I'm usually not the kind of person that has to have a physical copy too, but in this case I absolutely did, because it's just, I love Oblivion. Don't need to edit anything there. I love this music. This music is so good. Like, if you look on Wikipedia or a few other sources, of course Wikipedia is not the best thing, but there's citations, you'll see that the person who made this music was actually in an accident that made them have this, you know, unique love for life, which is, it's shown in the music. I've discovered a note from Bathiel at the Arcane University. If I can recover the dwarven artifacts that have gone missing, there may be a reward. I should travel to Camp Ailes and see if I can track down these bandits. For now, though, we will proceed on the main mission. And then go to the side quests after a few main missions. Because I do love the side quests, especially the arena. The arena was always my favorite part of the game, right? Wrestling fan, arena. Of course I loved the arena. I loved the arena in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door as well. That arena was a lot of fun. Just like the one on here. I hear the sounds of a nearby enemy, but I don't see anything. Oh. I don't think I can fast travel to this area yet. I can check real quick, just in case. Because if I can, then... Boom! Like, speedruns of this game must be so fast. I haven't even discovered this area technically within the game yet, but I can fast travel there already. That's...
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
His last words were, he told me he likes me better than you. Yeah.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, He uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
In your chest? Wow, that's a hell of a place to store it. Oh, okay. Sorry, sometimes my sense of humor is really stupid. Take these. Maybe put a hood on because it's cute.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here. I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Would have been better if he died.
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
That place is usually booming.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
They might not seem it.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
But that man is epic at rap battles. Kappa. Wonder if this also can be, whoops, I mean to drop that. Wonder if this also can be fast traveled. Kvatch. And again, it can. Like I said, this game, the speedrun of this game's gotta be like, boom, boom, just done. Because if you just focus on the main quest, you're done so quick. I'm not going to just focus on the main quest. I love this game, and I plan to do way more than just
Come on,
quest.
run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. God's blood. You don't know, do you? Daedra overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire. They swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead. It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Die, you coward! No, okay, I'm kidding. But I could have killed him, yeah. That's a great thing about these games. If you want to, you can kill just about anybody. Except for characters that are essential to the plot.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won. Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next? The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
What about yesterday? What about us? What about the sea?
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy is won, and we are destroyed. If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savli and Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp. You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together. Leave me alone.
That's another Michael Jackson song. But I won't sing that one. Just because I know I already annoyed my audience once. There's usually like a 100-hour cooldown on me singing. Okay, maybe not that much, but I try to avoid. Look at these stars. Look at this. It's just so pretty. Even the stuff that's really meant to be kind of... Really? Yeah, I try to avoid singing too much. I don't want to annoy my audience. I do like to sing, but usually just for comedy purposes.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. Damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
Well, if I ever participate in that Twitch Sings thing, then you'll get to hear me singing a few songs. I really like Jules, Who Will Save Your Soul. I'm really good at that.
The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
And Glycerine by Bush, another good song.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though.
Sounds great.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've had a rough year.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were. The great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Thanks.
My home! My goddamn home in flames!
Wow, he got angry fast.
It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed. You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them. At least safe for the moment. If he's not... some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Yes, it's my OCD to click on all the dialogue things. It's also my OCD to make sure it's been auto-saving. Yeah, it has.
To be impressed.
Go right through the gates. And here is the realm of Oblivion, which is really quite nice, actually. It gets a bad rap, but it's actually quite pretty. The more I use my restoration magic, the more likely it is to level up.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken. They were taken to the tower. Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here. The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here. Let the captain know what's going on.
Just like that, the more you use the skill, the more it increases. I need to let my magicka restore just a bit before continuing. There we go. that works too. Much faster. Switch back to first person. Because let's face it, this game's graphics just look a lot better in first person. See things a lot better. For the most part. How about those sound effects, though? Fleshy pod thing. Whoa! What did I get hit by? Those little fireballs didn't do that much damage a second ago. What did I get hit by? Like a giant fireball. Okay. I might tweak the difficulty just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because this is Oblivion and chill after all. Not Oblivion and die and stress out. That was strange. I don't know where that fireball came from, just taking from behind. These little portals, these little realms can be a little hard to find your way around because they don't tell you exactly where to go. Look at the difficulty difference, okay. I could go up a little bit from that. That's boring. Right there is what that is. We don't want it to be that low. But you can see how it's just really tailorable to what you want. Little mines right here. That's what I ran into. Okay, let's heal quickly. Those mines were what got me last time. Figured whatever it was doing a lot more than the base damage of what these things usually do when they shoot fire. Let's take a look at the map, shall we? Oh yeah, pour one out. I didn't mean to do that. Silly. Alright. Meat Harbor, that's just not that far away. Pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. Isn't it? I said, these little realms are easy to get a little lost in. Especially if you have a bad memory like me from years of smoking too much weed. Maybe it's not enough, that's what it is. Fine there. There we go. Just need a little more to make my memory good, that's what it is. No. Such a satisfying sound, slicing through their little flash. Scamp flash. Data heart. Cure for the memory. Oh yeah, you saw that advertised in that little loading screen that went too fast. It was talking about porphyric hemophilia, which you can become a vampire in this game, which is pretty cool. I think that was carried over into Skyrim. I can't remember if it was. I didn't care for Skyrim. I played it a couple times, but I didn't like it as much as Oblivion or even Morrowind for that matter, to be quite honest. Sure, I'll take his bones. The heck? Why did it pop that up all of a sudden? That's strange. Did it pop that up? So many different doors. But I don't have the key yet, so I gotta... They all lead to the same place. There's a ton of doors all leading to the corridors of Dark Salvation. I love the names of the places on here, the corridors of Dark Salvation. You can also see the little Oblivion symbols up there. Back when this game came out, this game was like an easy 1,000 gamer score, essentially, for those people that were big into achievements. Just because every achievement just directly correlated to something you had to do. We didn't really have to do, but whether it was the main quest or the side quest, something you had to do to fully experience the game. And the side quests are very, not just easy to do, but fun to do. They're some of the best parts of the game. The Thieves Guild in this game was handled so much better than it was in
Over
Skyrim.
here!
Thieves Guild in Skyrim just feels like a chore.
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the Sigil Stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The Keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Okay.
Take the key. Get to the Sigil Keep.
What about you, guy?
Find
You want
the
me to
Sigil
save you,
Stone.
or
It's
do you
the
want me to just let
only
you
way.
fall?
Don't worry about me. There's no time. Get moving.
Really? Well, in that case,
Take the...
there's no time. Maybe I should just find a way to activate this cage and kill you. Maybe I should just stab you right through the thing. In other words, don't yell at me. There's no time. There's always time. There's time for me to do this. God, this corpse. That corpse. Here we go. Is this how you do it? There we go. It's been a while. Corpse Smasher. Cool name. This thing looks like a piece of Swiss cheese. Hit his little scamp friend. Small amount of gold. That's all there is down here. Are these little guys? That's disappointing. Oh, it was worth finding out. Let's not be under the Corpse Smasher when it comes down. Generally seems like a good idea. Just the name alone, Corpse Smashers, should indicate that you don't want to be under that thing. Let's go back to where I need to use this key. Apologies for leaving the sword out all that time. It can walk so much faster without having it out. Alright, the locked door was... Wait. I thought it was at the top of the corridors of salvation. Or top of the area away from the corridors of salvation. It's right through... Yeah. There we go. you have anything good on hand. But I had a heart I could take, yeah. I'll take his heart. Switch weapons, that would we're out. Still Claymore does more damage than what I was using anyways. Right, it attacks much slower because it's much heavier. But does significantly more damage. Significantly more damage. Like that difficulty might need to be bumped up just a little bit more. Kind of. There we go. That takes care of this Oblivion route. We don't need no water. The mother fudger burn. I have closed the gate by taking the sigil stone that anchors it within Oblivion. I should tell Sabli and Mattias that the way into Kvatch is now open.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it. If we make it through this alive, I'll be amazed.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. You've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate. For Kvatch! Come on! For Kvatch!
I have helped Sabli and Mattis and his men retake the southern plaza. I should talk to him about our next move.
We wiped the bastards out! It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Skywalk slow.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway. Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon. I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done. Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help. Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it. What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this? Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer. You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
I love you too, Chad.
This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse. We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage of the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrage Idiot. He should be back in the chapel. Should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then you can get inside the castle and secure it.
Okay. Need to get rid of that little custom marker because it confuses the heck out of me. There we go.
I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back. Yes, I have it. Why? You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still got some fight left in me! We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help? We'll be right behind you.
Where'd that guy go? Indian Bayridge, whatever his name was. Go down here. The underground. Yeah, there he is. Okay. It confuses the AI if you go there. They're like, wait, why are we here? Okay, so yeah. This is where I meant to go. For sure. I apologize for that. I thought I had my notifications off. There we go. More of that. I've already got all the achievements in this game, so there's no need to have notifications of any sort. And the Xbox One is set specifically what notifications you want, and that's why I'm able to keep friend notifications from popping on there. And here we have to turn all of them on, essentially. as far as I remember. Anyways. Wait, I guess he wants me to go down this trapdoor. He's just gonna stand there and stare at me. I have raised the gates into Castle Gavatch. I must now help Albion and his men defeat the monsters within. Sorry. Every now and then you'll head somebody's on your side like, let's. Whoa, look at that body fly! That enemy took a lot of damage at once.
This area is clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out! All right, this is it! We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle and find the Count. Don't come back here without him.
I found the body of Count Goldwine. I should deliver his signet ring to Sabria Matias. Here's his signet ring. Here's his gold. We'll take his shoes, his outfit, his amulet. We'll just take all of that. You don't need any of it anymore. These tongs. A couple of coins here. Didn't need any of this stuff anymore.
Where is the Count? Why is he not
with
with
God?
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
No, it's with God too.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
Later.
Goodbye.
That did not exit automatically, so I was just sitting there staring at it like, why am I still in a conversation thing? Yeah. Enemies are nearby. Here we go.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory. I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Then they politely stood still while you talked to me.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Die, unfoot! I could use a hand here!
Paradise awaits.
Who are they?
And that body went flying.
You cannot
Your
escape
touch
the
wrong,
master's
burn
vigilance.
the dragon fire.
The time of
Paradise.
paradise.
Long burn the dragon fires. You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go together, but I fear the worst. I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings. Yes? They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple. You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Yep, we march.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
If you go to the cutting room floor, tcrf.net, which is a site that archives all the stuff about games that isn't used, this game has a lot of unused stuff that's still in the game, including an STD that was taken out of the game called Tickle Bridge. Now, you would get Tickle Bridge by picking up a hoe in the game, like the actual farming instrument, a hoe. And so, essentially, that was like an in-joke, is that if you picked up this one hoe in the game, this one particular hoe, it would infect you with a disease called Tickle Bridge, which essentially is a way of saying that it would make you itch down there. So, a pretty cute name for a disease that was, you know, because britches generally mean pants. It's like it's an old saying for pants.
I put myself in your hands.
So tickle britch would be, yeah. But that disease is actually still in the game. You can still find one hoe that has tickle britch assigned to it. So you can still get tickle britch in this game, even though it, for the most part, was removed. It still remains in some way or another in this one hoe that you can find in the game. There's also a lot of unused dialogue in the game, and there's even one used dialogue where the person actually messes up on their lines and they go, oh wait, let me do that again. And then they continue reading off their lines, and you can come across this dialogue in game, this person. And that's just crazy, because that just did not get edited properly, because it's just funny to hear a person doing their lines like that. It's just funny to hear a cut line and then to hear them redo a second take. Yes, it took me a little too long to find the entrance to Cloud World Temple.
The Empire is in...
Let's not keep the blades waiting.
But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn!
Dragonborn!
Hail,
Martin
Septim!
Septim! Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blade saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Joffrey? No, not that Joffrey.
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key. All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry about me, my friend.
Ma'am?
I know
Good
I'm
evening,
your
ma'am.
pansy.
Good evening, ma'am.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Well, we've joined the crows. I mean the Blades. Nah, the Blades don't have quite the strict rules that the crows have in Game of Thrones. Guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. My brain stopped working for a second there. I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick. I will be AFK for just a second while I'm grabbing a soda.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say. Hello. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him. We can't talk now. Just follow my lead. Don't talk. Just follow my lead. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do. I've heard it's the best light armor in the city. Farewell.
You are weak.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby. Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. So you said. That's very bad news. I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The Blades will protect Martin until he can claim his throne. Don't worry, or we will die trying. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults. I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need. What do you need, friend?
Speak.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to cool off my room a little bit. When I go for a soda, I like to turn off my mic and let that fan run for a bit afterwards. Even while I'm playing the game for about 10 minutes, just start to cool off the room. Because I'm in a small room. And it gets hot quickly if I don't ventilate it. So every now and then I'll open up the door, let the fan run, and I'll close it back for privacy and secure the sound again. So that nothing echoes from outside my room or anything. Door shutting or anything. I do also leave a fan running on low. I don't know if that's audible. If it is, I apologize. I don't always leave one running like that, but it's getting hotter lately.
You have my ear, citizen.
Okay, cool. This mic's pretty expensive, so I guess it has kind of like a little wind guard to protect for that.
How are you? Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? Too big for me. Loud, dirty. Clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Ramara, save time. You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself, at least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day. The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Macabre.
Oh, she got happy all of a sudden.
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Good day.
Speak.
I love this peaceful atmosphere. This music, oh my gosh. That's what I love about this game. These sights, this music, it's all so peaceful. It's very chill. Like I was saying, the composer was involved in an auto accident where he nearly died shortly before composing this music, and it gave him a renewed joy for life, essentially. I guess I gotta wait for the store to open. It is, absolutely. You can sense his joy for life in the songs, his renewed passion for living.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Including a weird orange glow.
This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral, Machna's in Cheydinhal, and Southern Books in Leyawiin.
That's just because I have my brightness high, because this game can be dark on stream.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Shall we? What a jerk.
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond. I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Right? I can pay better, for sure. On that note, let's start bribing this guy.
Say what you're going to say.
Yes, I know all about this.
Excellent. We understand. I'll take that.
Just fill this guy up on money and...
I'd like to help you, but the cost... I would have to try to obtain another copy for Gwyneth, not to mention his disappointment if he found out. Please, go on.
His disposition is max. Still doesn't want to do anything for me. I guess I have to have a higher speechcraft skill.
Good day.
Which I do not have, so I'll have to do it this way.
I'm sorry, but I'm late for an appointment. I've no time to talk now.
I'll just wait for him to get it, and I'll just probably murder him in cold blood. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
How are you?
I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book. I'm waiting. Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. The Mythic Dawn. Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Alright.
It's you. Hi.
Greetings to you.
Good to see you. You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. It just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Baby got back, yeah.
The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor. Look out!
I thought I had something that allowed me to emit light, but I guess not. Wait, why am I under here if this is where I need to be? I guess that's how I get there, is through under here. Duh. Back, yeah, didn't mean to. That way, apparently. You're very sweet, Chad.
Look out! Harry! Oh!
goblin have a lockpick? I mean, do goblins pick locks? Are they that smart? One strong swing took out that goblin.
Get my back!
Okay, you know, if you want to walk in the water, that's cool. Just gonna stay up here, stay nice and dry for now, until I inevitably have to get down there too. Rat poo, yeah. Well, the sewers are full of all kinds of poo. Although I imagine in the times of this game, they probably didn't have advanced irrigation systems. It was probably more or less just used to collect rainwater. People probably just pooed in the streets, so it probably is mostly rat poo. Because there was a thing at one time before disease and things like that were more understood, and why you shouldn't just have people pee pooing in the streets, but... Like, I don't know exactly what century, because I don't remember things well, I just know what I read. I don't recall all of it.
Alright, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life. Very well, we'll do it your way. Be careful, and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. Then I'm lucky you're here to save my skin. Come on, let's do this.
Oh, right, I think I gotta sit down and wait, and then somebody shows up. Yeah, okay.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the key? I told you to come alone! Brothers, kill them! Stand ready. You are weak, like the gods! Paradise awaits.
That's 3 more that won't...
I have the 4th and last volume of Mankar Cameron's writings on the Mysterium Xerxes. I can now piece together the clues within them to find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Tarmina can help.
Now that you have all 4 books, You should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
I was trying to figure out why I was skipping frames. That's why I left my scene for a second there and everything went kind of dark on the stream. It's just, I don't think I'm dropping frames. It just looked jerky to me. It's a curiosity. I just accidentally closed a couple of windows I did not mean to. Whoops. Alright, bring up scenes again. How do I get that to come back? Oh well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's dropping any frames. It doesn't report any frames being dropped. But it does look like it is. It's weird. Hey, Blackheart LeChance. Hope you're having an awesome day, and if you're not, I hope it gets a little more awesome soon. If it does look a little jerky, then I'll have to restart the stream. It could just be my imagination, because I'm looking at the game at a full 60 frames per second and streaming it at 48 frames per second. So it could just be my brain is just interpolating things weird. It does look like something's just started on there just recently. Yeah, I might have to quickly restart the stream. Oh, something's coming up to my bed. My day's going pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, it seems a little jerky when I move back and forth. So let me just restart the whole stream real quick. I will be right back. Just have to refresh my stream. If you're on a browser, if you're on mobile, then just exit the window and come right back in about 2 minutes.